um, the enemies, the wicked people in the earth, the ruling authorities, which have, it was the same spirits back then. Like nothing's changed. We talk about spirits, people die, spirits don't die. The same spirits that Moses fought against are still in the earth. The same spirits that Jesus fought against are still in the earth. We're still dealing with these same spirits. It's the spirit of the age. Jesus tells you that these spirits are going to come back. There's good spirits, there's bad spirits, right? It's not just all the bad guys and all these demons are here. There's good spirits too. Spirit of Elijah, spirit of Moses, spirit of deep sleep, spirit of slumbering, spirit of peace, spirit of joy. Like we're dealing with a spiritual battle. They're still there. Obadiah talks about that. Those who would think to make their abode among the stars, that God would strike them down. They're going to try to reach God. Like they're going to try to overthrow God. They're trying to play God. Your government, your pharmaceutical industry, they're playing God. I'm telling you, like with the research and the studies, man, these people are wicked. These ruling classes are taking the blood out of infants and injecting it into their body, that hopefully they have found the fountain of youth. These are the ruling class. These are the people who have the money to do that. They're trying to stay young, trying to stay vibrant. Stem cells research. I listen to Joe Rogan. Anytime he has any pain in his body, they shoot stem cells into their body. We talked about this just the other day, but I'll reiterate. You know what? I'm gonna give me a second, guys. I'm gonna pull this video up and I'm gonna try to play a little bit of it because I talked about it. But Ellen, Sandra Bullock. Let me see. Ellen was interviewing Sandra Bullock and talked to her about this facial that she does. And I'm gonna play this, and I'm gonna pause it and try to do commentary. Hopefully, I won't get pulled, man. This YouTube algorithm stuff, man. If they could strike my channel and take away this ability to go live. So I'm just gonna try to. We got to get the information out there though. So let's see. Me and Webb. Here we go. All right. I want to play a little bit of this, but this is what your elite do. This is what the ruling class do, right?
So we call it, I call it the penis facial.
Penis facial. This is what she does. It's Access Hollywood or something. Okay.
From a...
But what is it?
All right. Penis facial. That's what she does.
But what is it?
It is an extraction from
She's stuttering. She don't want to say it. She's laughing about it like, oh, I'm going to tell you guys what it is.
a piece of skin.
It's a piece of skin, guys.
That came from a young person.
A young person. A piece of skin.
Far, far away. And they somehow figured out how to extract.
Far, far away.
It's foreskin from a Korean baby.
What? TF. What did they say?
Somehow figured out how to extract.
It's foreskin from a Korean baby.
Foreskin from a Korean baby. They're laughing. Oh. This woman, I don't know how old. Let me Google this up. How old is Sandra Bullock? 53 years old. Look like she's 33.
That's what it is.
No, okay.
Who comes up with this?
I call it the penis facial, and I think when you see how good it is to your face, you too will run to your local facialist and say, "Give me the penis."
That's disgusting. It said because it works, they're willing to do that because it makes them look younger. These people are trying to play God. Because it makes her look younger, you're willing to take the foreskin from Korean babies after a C-section. Take the circumcision. Take the foreskin. And she goes on to say, I don't want to play all of it because I'll get in trouble, but they have a little roller that goes over your face, and it pokes little holes all in your face. Then they make a cream out of the foreskins from Korean babies, and they rub it in their face. Rub it in their face. She says it looks like for the first day your face is red and rosy because they've made little bitty puncture holes all over their body. That's disgusting, man. To try to live forever, to try to play God, you're willing to do things like this. And we talked about this. I think it was with the interview with Home Sauce. He's in the chat. Shout out to Home Sauce. That in the book of Enoch, it talks about women, that the angels who sinned in the book of Enoch, Azazel and these guys, came down from heaven, met around the mountain to despise and see what they can do wickedness and teach men wickedness, so that God would reject them. If they teach you to sin against your creator and fight against your creator, then your creator would take his hand off of you and give you up to your sin or your wickedness or whatever the case is. So these angels come down and look at women, and they teach men how to make war, how to do technology. They teach men all of these crazy things, and they teach women how to adorn themselves with makeups. So for me, there's a connection there when they're trying to tell them, who comes up with that? The doctor in the lab. Somebody has to try it. Is it something that you know? Like, who tries that? And what else are they trying? This is just what they're telling us. This is just what they've told us. What are they not telling us? This is just not coming up. How long you think she's been doing this? This is 2018. How long you think she's been doing that? You think she just tried it last week and came on Ellen? They've been doing this stuff for years, man. It says in the scriptures, man, it talks about how that man's thought was continually wicked. And then the New Testament talks about that they create new ways to do wickedness. I think that's wicked. Call me old-fashioned, call me what you want. But taking the foreskins from Korean babies, grinding them up, creating a paste, and rubbing it on your face so that you look younger, I think that's wicked. Maybe we're cut from a different cloth. I think that's wicked. And that's just the piece of it. It goes back to what they're telling us. This stuff, these space wars that Trump's talking about, let's create a space force. Where do you think Star Wars came from? You think that came out of the mind of the creators and the writers, George Lucas and those guys? Well, it definitely goes back to Joseph Campbell, which that's not a bad thing. That's the story of the hero. It's the hero's journey. That goes back to Jesus. That goes back to all of the archetypes. It goes back to us. We are on that hero's journey. We play the role of Anakin. We play the role of all of those people, honestly. Where does it come from? Do you think they made that stuff up? They put in these movies, man, stuff that is from those ancient books. Like, they know these people are high-level occultists. These people have studied. Someone knows. The Vatican knows. They have books that were taken out of the Bible for a reason. Enoch's not in the Bible for a reason, but it's quoted by Jude. It's quoted throughout the scriptures. The book of Jasher, book of Jubilees, all of these books. The Bible quotes all of these books. It quotes all of these weird books too. The book of Shemaiah the prophet is quoted in the Bible. Who is Shemaiah? Never heard of him. Who is Edu the prophet? I think Jeremiah quoted Edu the prophet. Who is Edu? Where is he? What planet is he from? Like, who is Edu? Mace Windu? You know what I'm saying? Like, who are these people? When you look at, we're talking about Enoch, we're talking about Hollywood, how this stuff is just released a little bit at the time, so that when we do come up with these scenarios, or people do come out with some truth movement or whatever, and we try to talk about this, oh, you've seen that in a movie. You've seen that in them. You got that from a movie. They're putting all this information in the movies. They're putting it all in the movies. I said, we look at Transformers. There's the Transformer movie called Transformers, Rise of the Fallen. And they go, and it shows you when it comes on, the spirits from the stars are going down from heaven into the deep places of the ocean, into caves, chains of darkness. This is mentioned of in the Bible, and it's mentioned of in Enoch. It is the story of Enoch with the angels. And these angels are coming down, and it says that the angels that sin are in the deep places, the pits, the center of the earth. They're in chains of darkness reserved for a specific time that they'll be loosed back on the earth. So Enoch shows this. The Transformer shows this. The spirits are coming down. They're going back to like loose these spirits back onto the earth. This is a prophecy in Enoch. It says 200 generations after the flood that these spirits would be released back onto the earth. And they tried to do the timing on that. That is around where we are now. It's the weird thing. That's a prophecy. Your pastor's not going to tell you about that. But that's a prophecy. They took the script. It's really plagiarism at its finest, because they took the script from Enoch and they put it into a movie, changed the characters, changed their names, playing out the same scenario, which is a lot of what these other false religions have done as well. They've taken our story, but they've tried to make you think that Jesus was the fake one, that Jesus is the copycat, but not knowing that the scriptures talks about astrology, and the scriptures talks about like everything that they're bringing to the table. They make us think that it's evil. That's why we take back the spiritual giftings, we take back the psychic abilities, these type of things. They make you think that came from another religion or the occult or from the New Age. No, that stuff is biblical, man. Divination is the devil. Watch out. No, divination is biblical. And I'm going to show you. Stick with me. If you enjoyed listening to this podcast segment, be sure to listen to the entire episode by clicking the video to your right. Also, we are on iTunes. You can download the MP3 versions as well. Be sure to subscribe for future episodes.